Welcome back, guys. It's been a while. So as you can see here, I have a 2008 Toyota Tacoma. Obviously it suffered some front end damage, and it's being repaired at Classic Eagle. That's my dad's body shop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change out these old headlights, and we ended up getting these spiders right here. So we're gonna do some testing on them for this truck. Here on my table, you can see the headlight right there. That's the one that's gonna go installed into the vehicle. And I have some of my stuff right here, some of my electrical stuff. Yes, I know it's overkill, but better be safe than sorry. Anyway, so what I wanted to show you guys real quick was some of these kits. What they end up doing is you have a few features. I already went ahead and I connected all my black cables together. We're going to be doing some cutting and crimping to put all these together. And then I also went ahead and I connected all my positives. Right here, obviously you can see it's red and white for my positives, but I'm going to be doing the same thing, crimping and connecting these together. The feature for these would be that on the front here of the headlight you have some halos that are on here, and also it's going to be connecting these LED strips that are right here off to the side. They're going to be connected as one, and then you also have your hole in here for your turn signal, which that would be connected from the original harness that is right here somewhere. Anyway, so what I'm gonna end up doing is that well, here's the plug for the bulb. So what we're gonna end up doing is that since it already has the harness for your headlights, which is here, and I also have the harness here for my turn signal, I'm actually going to be tapping into the corner light harness. So for this one, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be cutting a little further back into the sleeve so we can have some room to play around with these cables. I don't want to cut these cables and solder my new ones just in case the owner wants to go back to original in the future. So I'll go ahead and show you some step-by-steps of how this comes along. Stay tuned. As I mentioned earlier, so I have my cables basically already separated. I'm going to be taping all this to make it look a little nicer, more of a factory type of a look to it. But just wanted to show you that here, this is something that's already been done by the company Spider. And what they ended up doing was you have your low beam and your high beams here already set up. So that's why you have your 3-point connection in here, which goes directly into your car's fitment. So what I'm going to end up doing is, since we did notice that there's a tear here on this positive cable, we're going to tape it up just so we can avoid some shortage in the future. All right. So what I went ahead and did is I basically made sure that all my cables were straightened out, cut them all at the same length, and then tied them all together and crimped them with this connector here. These are my grounds. These are my positives. You can see that I did the same thing here. And so now the next step is I'm gonna bind it all together to make it look a lot nicer. And I'm basically gonna bind it up to about right here to where I have my zip ties, and that way I can have a little loose wiggle room to play with once I go ahead and connect it to the taps that I'm going to be using. It'll be these taps right here. All right. Okay, so I know it's probably not the best, but here you can see that it's nicely wrapped up, and I still have some some wiggle room for my connections. And it's time to go prep up the vehicle. Okay, so here what we did is I pulled back. I ended up cutting off a piece of the cable that was covering right here, just to give me maybe about an extra inch into it. As you can see, I already used the tap. That's what I know them as tapper wires. Basically what it is this is what they look like. The metal part that's right here sticking down, that's the part that's going to go into the cable. Let me see if I can show you guys something here. So this is basically what it's going to look like. So the piece that's coming out this way towards the left, that's the one that's going to connect from the light into here. So all you really need to do is put it in with one of those pliers. Once you have your cable set up right here, all you're going to do is close the other end. And I'm not going to be able to show you exactly how to do it because I only have 2 hands and I need a 3rd hand for this. So basically what it is you close this up like this and you squeeze it with the pliers, and it'll create a connection in here for you to tap into. Hence tapper. And now both of them are on here, and it'll be easier that way. We don't have to remove the plug and then solder everything together. You know, like I said, in case you want to return to factory headlights, you can actually continue to use this original plug. So there's a temporary fix for now. So I noticed the problem as I was about to install my lighting system. The one I had originally tapped into was into the turn signal. That's not what we want. Well, I mean, you have options to do that, and that's your choice. I'm just going to keep it real simple for this client. But the one I actually needed to tap into was this one, which is your corner lights. That's the main function of all those lights that you're going to do. So I'm going to redo the same steps all over again. I'm going to cut off a piece of this plastic right here and tap into the corner light. So during the process of fixing this, I ended up doing some changes. I ended up returning the tappers into the turn signal pocket, and I also ended up tapping into the corner light. So I was thinking maybe having the angel eyes connected with your corner light, and when you have your blinker on, I was thinking of having this LED strip flash at the same time with this. Or another thing you could do is have your angel eyes tap in with your blinker to have those do as a turn signal, and then have this corner LED strip connected with your corner light. I don't know, I think it'll be nicer if I just keep these 2 together and have these 3 together. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook them up with some LED corner lights, just so this whole headlight looks a whole lot nicer than having your standard light bulb. So we'll see how that comes out. So this is the basic setup of what it's going to be. You can see the corners right there with the angel eyes, and then you can see the turn signal with the strip in the bottom. It looks pretty cool. There's different options that you can play around with on this. So I did a little more simple. Looks pretty cool. I like it. And here you can see where the angel eyes right there are turned on with the little LED side marker right there. So no turn signal strip, and the turn signal light is not on. So it's a pretty decent feature on this. If you had the daytime running edition, then you could actually connect. You have multiple options there as well, so depends on what you want. So this is how the turn signals will function. Looks pretty cool. Here's the function of angel eyes with the blinkers. So you have your angel eyes with your corner light on, and then you have your turn signal with that strip on. Cool. Hey guys, just on this last shot of the video, I wanted to show you the final result of this Toyota Tacoma. That's the way the new headlights come out. Bumper was done custom paint, fog lights, they were cleaned up, custom grill, it was painted as well. So this is your final result, guys. Hope you guys liked the video. We'll see you on the next one.